Hi guys, how you doing? Thanks for coming back, and if you're new, my name is Lynette and I do videos on planning, budgeting, and some stuff about my lifestyle. And today, I'm going to do a flip through on my Moterm A5 Cream Croc, and this is a luxe. And I just started out with the pocket planner on top of it, just so you can see this is what I'm using this year. I do have to do a 2022 lineup, like an updated one, because this is what I'm using right now. Let me have a little bit of coffee. Move everything out of the way. And this is how fat she is. And this is my everything planner. It's my weekly and my budgeting. And I have an inbox and some notes. I have some top tab dividers. And I have some monthly side dividers. Look at it from this side. So let's open her up. So when you open on this side, I have these two little charms from Erin Condren. One has the letter I, one has the S. Honestly, I like the color, and they didn't have any, like the L, they didn't have in stock or anything. So I just bought whatever was in stock. And inside this zipper, I just have some labels for tabs from Sort Stuff Out. And a blank card. I think this is from Cloth and Paper. This is December's. And in these pockets in the top, I just have these two little pictures. I printed them out using called the Polaroid Mint, and it's like a mini printer. And you could just send your photos from your phone and print them out. And this is just like nice aesthetic. This is like a dining room, and this is a living room. Then down here we have an Erin Condren diamond clip. Then we have these circle page flag set from Cloth and Paper, which I love. This is my favorite. In back of that, I have this journaling card. It says coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. And then I have this gold bowl. This is from Erin Condren. Back here, I have stickers that I use. So these are more bowls from Planner Press. These are like small bowls. These are all these bowls that you see over here. I use them to divide the months. Then I have some Cloth and Paper, like dot stickers. This color is Verona. Then we have this sticker sheet. This is from Heather B. Cole. And it's like really nice in pink and gold and like taupe. And I love the colors, but I haven't used them yet. You see there's sneakers. There's like a little charm, planners. I love it. And these are just transparent circle stickers. This is from Erin Condren. It comes 3 in a pack. And I just cut it out so it could fit here. And anything that I could link for you in my description box that I got from Amazon, I will. And if it was from a store on Etsy, like the ones I've been mentioning, I'll just link their sites just in case you want to go check it out. And then over here, I have this top tab divider. I got this from Sort Stuff Out. And I put a little bow here from Planner Press. It's one of these. I just folded it. And then on it, I have this card that says New Year, New Feels, New Chances, Same Dreams, Fresh Starts, with another Erin Condren diamond clip. And I love this for the new year. The next page is the vellum with my name on it. And it's a rainbow foil. And this is from Heather B. Cole. And I love it. It gets like, it just makes me so happy when I open up my plan and I see this. So I put this on top to protect it. My weekly inserts are from Planner Press, and this is the first page. It says 2020. And then the year at a glance in the back. I just put one of these Cloth and Paper circle flags, and I just covered January because we're done with January. So then over here we have this goals section, and I got this from Squizzleberry, and it's just a girl. It's a vellum with a girl doing her mascara. In the back is the goals planner. It gives you 5 spaces and 4 spots for each space for your action plan. I'm still writing them out because when I want to be sure of what I'm going to put here because I don't want to ruin it. And then in the back, it has the 12 months. And I guess you could write the steps to achieving your goal. I have another divider from Sort Stuff Out with a top tab. And this is like my inbox. So I just have these 2 sticky notes. And these are just white sticky notes that I just drew squares on them and highlighted the top. I did this with a stencil, an Erin Condren stencil. And then this is just a sticky note with some things I want to put in the planner. And these are the page flags that I mostly use. This is for the month that we are today, and this is for the day. And then this is just like a vision board or stuff I want to try to get better at next year here in the back. But before that, I have another top tab divider from Sort Stuff Out, and I have this card inside. It's a Starbucks card with a transparent card that says Energy Givers from Planner Press. And the energy givers are sunlight, fresh air, dance, hydration, music, whole foods, nature, movement, sleep routine, decluttering, resting, planning, creative time, laughing, and visualization. I love it. I could just come and look at it and try to do stuff that gives me energy and doesn't drain me. So this is like what I was telling you. I divided in personal, professional, health, relationship, love, and financial. Here's a little vision board I made. So next, I just have this white Post-it with like the tombos. I bought a couple of tombos and I wanted to know the colors of each one. So I just shaded in the color and wrote the number in. Then here I have another top tab divider and with a vellum that says 2022 from Planner Press. And on this corner, I have this transparent card. It says weekly tasks. And with the same pink flag, just put on these labels. It says calendar, schedule, budget, and personal. So this is where 2022 begins, the yearly overview. I need to write things down for every month. I'm just not sure what exactly I want to write down. On the next page, let me show you a blank one. This is a blank one. So this is how it starts. It says monthly overview, and it has 6 spaces for the main goals of the month. It has a couple lines for your bills, but I'm using it for highlights of the month. So I just cover that up and I write the highlights of the month. And then under here, in important dates, I just write to the left what I'm loving, watching. Like if you've had Happy Planner, you know they always had that in their currently page. And on this side, it has notes, but I'm gonna use it as a memory keeper, and I'm gonna print out photos of where I went out and stuff that happened on that month, and I'm gonna put them here. Then we have the month with some notes, and then it starts the weekly layout. So this is how I did January. I haven't printed out the pictures for the memory keeping, but I have to do that. And then I have on the top the main goals that I wanted to do this month. Here I wrote down the highlights, and if it has a special date, I just wrote the date. This is what I was telling you about. Here I write watching, planning, eating, loving, feeling, listening, celebrating, birthdays, going, and pinning. On the next page is the month. Let me show you February. So this is February set up. I already put in the goals for the month. I covered where it says bills, and I just put highlights, and I already wrote this down. In the end of the month, I'll just fill in the information and I'll do the memory keeping page. So this is the month of February, like decorated, and I still have more dates to put in, more stuff I have to do. On the side, I started doing to-do lists, but then I wanted to change it, and I put like goals, and I've divided it by personal, money, and social media. And I'm just gonna do 2 or 3 goals for each one, but easy ones, goals that I could do in 1 month. And this is this week planned. My son's birthday. I have to wash and cut and style my hair. I gotta pick up groceries at Walmart. I love this layout. I find I have so much space. I even do gratitude every day. I have this section and it says work, but it's really for notes. So I have another page. This from Squizzleberry, it says 2022. The yearly overview. Then I have this vellum from Planner Press, and it says 5 daily habits of successful people. Number 1, have a morning routine. Go and plan out your day, which I'm trying to do. Number 2, practice gratitude, which I'm also trying to do. Number 3, tackle your most important tasks first. Sometimes I procrastinate a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna try to do things like this so I could get the most important things out of the way. And number 4 says get outside of your comfort zone, which is good advice. And number 5, set goals and visualize reaching them. Here I just have a sticky note with my night routine. And here I have my morning routine. So I'm trying to do this every day. I wake up and pray. I make my coffee. I plan the day. I do my bed. I do 15 minutes of yoga. And I'm really liking it. I looked for videos on TikTok, like beginner's yoga. And I'm really I'm loving this. When I'm done with the yoga, I feel so good. And then here it says wash your face, teeth, and shower. So these are just some note pages. These are from Erin Condren, and I just bought them just like this. You could just buy them separately for A5, and I just put them in here. Then I have this page. This is from Cloth and Paper. And I wanted to maybe do habit trackers or something like that, but I haven't done it yet. This is my finance section, another divider from Sort Stuff Out. The top tab says finance. I have this card from Squizzleberry, and I love it. It's black with the white letters, and it says less is more with another Erin Condren clip. So this is where the budget starts, the table of contents. This is an annual review. So when you're done with your budget, you're just gonna write in the numbers, like the income, the expenses, the savings, and the debt. So you could have an annual view, and you could see everything, how your money like maybe fluctuated. And this paper says upcoming expenses. I wanted to use it to write things that sometimes we forget about, that's just like once a year and stuff. A bills tracker. These are just more transparent circles from Erin Condren, which I just cut out, just hole punched and put them in there. Spending. So what I did for my finance section, I used these dividers from Cloth and Paper. They're really thick though, so I couldn't fill the whole planner up with them, but I did divide the finance section with it. So, and I love the way it looks with the gold lettering. So that way I have my finances like divided by month, which I love. So here's a vellum from Planner Press, and it says self-made, and I love it. This is January's budget. I'll show you what I can, and I'll probably just block out like the numbers that I don't want everyone to see, you know, because it's kind of private. But this is how I do my budget, the month. All of these inserts, the monthlies and the finance ones, are from Squizzleberry, but I bought them separately because I like to have a monthly overview for my budget, and that's what I'm using it for. I just marked out my bills with these Erin Condren stickers. They're from the, let me show you. They're from the Erin Condren monthly sticker book. And I'm just gonna use them month by month. See, I use January for January and February for February. March. So I just marked my bills, how much. I also wrote them on the side and the day they were due, and I just check marked them as soon as they are paid. And these little credit cards, these small icons are from the Piper Paper Company. Look at them right over here. So I didn't have credit card debt, but for Christmas I used like a bunch of credit cards. And I did have to pay for the minimum for each on this month. But my plan is to try to pay them all off before February. I spent a lot of money this month. Then on the next page, I do my account summary. So I have my checking, saving, Capital One account, Synchrony Bank, my 401k, my Walmart stocks, and my Vanguard account. I add all this up, and I put my credit scores in the bottom. And the reason I have so many accounts is that it's easier for me to manage my money. And the checking is where everything deposits, and from there is where it moves, automatically moving money from this account to the rest. Like every month I will send 100 to the savings. This is like my emergency fund. I send 100 to the Capital One account. I use this one for Christmas. I send 100 every month starting in January, and by the time it's December I have 1,000, 1,002. Synchrony Bank, I try to send 300 a month to 400 because this is like my emergency fund. I'm trying to build a fund for 3 months at least, just in case I lose my job and I don't have any income. I want this account to be able to pay my bills, like my necessities, like rent, gas, food, utilities every month. This is my balance for my 401k. This is some stocks that I bought, and my Vanguard account, some other stocks. And on this page, I just write the goals for the month for my money. And when I'm done, I summarize it over here. And this is the budget, the way it's laid out. I used to do the same thing, but in an Erin Condren monthly planner. But now I just got these inserts, and I just write down on the top, you write down where the income is from and how much you got. Then you add it up. Here you write the fixed expenses. These are the expenses that never change. You add that up. The variables, I have here electric because it's always changing, restaurants, home, gasoline, beauty, clothes, personal, medical, miscellaneous, how much I wasted, and I add it up. So in this section on the top, this is the savings account section. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I included my savings and some accounts that I have with stocks in them. And then the next part is for the debt. And I have more credit cards than this, but these are the ones that I use for Christmas, which I didn't want to use any of my credit cards because I do use them, but I pay them off before the 30 days because I just use them for the rewards and points and stuff like that. But for Christmas, I was short and I did use my cards. And the first one is my car payment, and that's like my biggest debt. And these 4 cards are the ones I used. And over here, you just put to pay for that card every month. And this is what you actually pay. Say you want to pay off a credit card and you want to give more than a minimum, then you could write it over here. And I just use this left side for the balances of the cards, so I know how much I owe in each one. And I have a couple videos on budgeting, not too many. I really have to do more. But just in case, real quick, if you want to pay your credit cards off, you could Google or in YouTube search, put in snowball method and avalanche method. And I used the snowball method, and that was like the easiest for me. And the snowball method basically says you take the credit card with the smallest balance and you pay that one off first. So you pay minimum on every other card you own. And the only one you pay extra on is going to be on the one with the smallest balance until that one's paid off, and then you go to the next one. And that helps you, even if you're on a tight budget, to at least see traction on your credit card that pay off, you know? Because if you just pay like $5 extra on each one, you're never going to see it because of the interest charge. So that's that, just in case you're trying to pay off the credit cards. And if you need more information on that, or if you want me to maybe do like a whole video or something, just let me know. Of course, I'm not a professional. I'm not an accountant or anything. But I have paid off all my cards. I could at least explain it to you the way I did it, and it worked for me. So the next section says one-offs. And I like this section because this is like for things that just come out of nowhere or you didn't plan for. Maybe it's just like once a year, like the Amazon Prime membership and stuff like that. And I just wrote here, Toyota alignment. I had to get my Toyota aligned. And I wasn't expecting that. And then I put how much I paid over here. And then down in this part, it tells you the income. And then you subtract the fixed expenses, the variable expenses, your debt, and the one-offs. And then you get the result that should be to 0, which is how I like to budget. If I have anything that's left over, that's what I send to savings. So I don't like to have anything left over because then I really like to know what I'm doing with every dollar. So, and then in the back is the expense tracker. And it came with another one, but I just use one because I'm really trying to take it easy. So you just put the date on the left. You describe what the expense was on. You give it a category and how much you spent. So the category is going to be gasoline, restaurant, miscellaneous. And if you see here, I have a bunch from restaurants. I guess I ate out all January. Maybe that's why I spent so much money. I have this for the whole year inside my planner. And let me just pass by the vellums real quick so you can see them. So this is going to be February. And this vellum is from Planner Press. And it says I woke up like this. And I thought it was funny because it's like, you know, we're on to social media now. So this is February. See, and I started to fill it out a little bit. And this is March. This is an acetate. So it's like a harder plastic and shiny. And it's like green, purple with some gold dots in it. So here's the finance section without having anything written in. The to-do in the back. This is the budget, the whole budget layout. Expenses. This is gonna be April. This is Planner Press. A vellum says I'm too creative for 9 to 5. The acetates, they were from Planner Press too. The ones I just showed you. This is April. May. This is a really pretty pink one with some flowers from Planner Press. Another pink one. I'm into the pink this year, so that's why you see a lot of pink and gold. And this one says, I can't decide if I need a hug, a large coffee, 6 shots of vodka, or 2 weeks of sleep. And that's a girl with her laptop. And you could choose the color of the hair and everything. It's pretty cool. So this is from Planner Press, if I didn't say that already. So this is a vellum from Planner Press, but the letters are white. And that's why I put the acetate underneath it, so you can see it better. And it says, my life is dope, and I do dope. And here's the acetate. It's really pretty. It's like green and blue and gold. This vellum from Planner Press says straight moves, no announcements. And that makes a lot of sense for at least my culture, because the advice we give is when you want to do something in your life and you have goals or plans, it's really better for you to stay quiet and just work quietly on them. Because sometimes when you start telling everybody, then they might not work out for you. So I like that. And then I put this acetate underneath so you can see the letters better, like blue and green, like aqua color, and like purple. See? I think it looks pretty like that. We got September with another acetate with some aqua and purple and like gold diamonds. And then October, I have to buy more like decorative vellums and stuff, but what I was thinking is I'll probably do these like seasonal. Like when October comes, I might do some fall vellum in there, and November like the same. And of course December, I'll probably get something more Christmassy. And then this is the December budget pages. And in the last 2 pages, these are white and gold stickers. And I got this from my Erin Condren A5. It came with that and the inserts. And since this is the one I'm using, I just put them in here. And they're really pretty. So see, my planner is full to the rim, but it's okay. So over here, I have my pen and my pen loop, black gel ink, 0.7. I have in here journaling card from Planner Press, neutral colors. I have another one. This is from Cloth and Paper, and it just says period. This is from Cloth and Paper, and this came with an order I made. And I just put it in here. And here I don't have anything. And in here, I just have these 2. They're like Erin Condren, like little sticker pockets. And I haven't used them. I haven't found a use for them. But the colors are nice, so I just put them in here. Just like that. And in the back, I have this sticker sheet. This is from Erin Condren. And it came with the colorful circles I showed you before. And these are gold, silver, and rose gold. And I just keep them back here, just in case I want to use them. And then in the back, I just have more stickers and some important papers that I don't forget. It's probably my task papers because I haven't done my tasks yet and I have to do that. So that's my whole planner set up for this year, and I love it. I use it every day. I check in the morning, I do my to-do list. Like a couple days before, I didn't do my to-do list, and then I was like, in the afternoon, I was thinking, what do I have to do today? And I was lost, so I'm used to this. I do at least 3 important things that I want to get done, and I do usually get them done. If I write more than that, I won't do them all. So maybe if you want to do the same, try to limit yourself to some things that you're going to do, that you know you could do, that you have time to do. Yeah, and it's really full, but I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm going to buy like these clear plastic binders, A5 binders that I saw on Amazon. And I'm just going to take out the months that have already passed. And that way I'll have more space when I'm writing for the rest of the year. That's it. And if you're new to my channel, I have a couple more videos on my Moterm pocket planner, which is the same as this one, but it's just the A7 size. And that's the one I'm using as my wallet. But this is the one I'm using for everything else. And I haven't done a lot of videos on it because I was still setting her up. But now that it's all set up, I'll finish my videos. So I'll just link the video of the pocket planner just in case you want to check it out. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.